I don't actually know if I've ever talked about this part of it before. Yesterday was just quite chaotic. The need to be productive. I haven't written in 3 days. Yeah, the bed's a mess. It's the state that my boyfriend leaves the bed in. It hasn't felt like a lot. I've probably done more than I realise. Consistency is key. Good evening, everyone. So it's now Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday the 15th. It's week 3 of Camp NaNoWriMo already, and we all know why I'm doing the quotations, because it's technically not the official Camp NaNoWriMo, you know, it's Camp NaNoWriMo. But yeah, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Chloe and welcome to a new vlog. Welcome to a new writing vlog, actually. Week 3 of Camp NaNoWriMo, can you believe it? Even though, like I said, it's not really official, but it's still a writing challenge. I'm still doing a writing challenge for the entire month, and at the moment I actually just changed my goal. If you've seen week 1 and week 2, you'll know that week 1 didn't go quite well. It was quite a rough week, quite a rough start, but then week 2 definitely picked up a little bit more. I feel like I'm on a roll with writing now, so much so that I actually haven't edited for like the past, I want to say, almost a week at this point. Yeah, it's been that long. Also, if you're wondering, no, I'm not actually outside of work this time. I'm outside of B&M, because I just had to pop in and get some like hot chocolate powder quickly, and naturally bought some chocolate as well, because I love the variety of chocolate that B&M usually have, so it's hard to resist not buying some. Also, I put my hair up today for work because I just couldn't be fucked to deal with it for the entire shift, because I'm always like touching my hair like when I'm working, or like, you know, when I'm trying to like think, you know, when you're just stood there. If you work in retail, you'll know, but you could just be stood there. You could be doing some sort of rebuild, you just stand there looking at a bay, or whatever you call them, like a section of like shelves, thinking, well, how the fuck am I gonna move this around when there's so much on the shelves? That's kind of how I felt today, to be honest. And I think I've re-pulled the muscle in my shoulder from all the heavy lifting I've done, which technically I shouldn't be doing. Passed down the drinks aisle today, doing kind of like a reset, rebuild sort of thing. Putting some Red Bull back into section from a different aisle on like a special section, kind of like Tesco have their what I'd call bay is down the middle, kind of like that. Speaking of Tesco, I'm about to head over in just a minute. I swear my spending is so bad, but I'm having pizza tonight, and you can't have pizza without garlic bread, so yeah, I'm getting some garlic bread. And so I feel like I've had quite a mentally challenging evening at work. Whole 4 hours of trying to just reset a bay. It's not just that, because to be able to get all the Red Bull into like one bay, which is like what I was aiming for, like personally, not like my manager didn't set that goal for me. I set that for myself, to get the Red Bull all in one bay and looking nice. I did have to move like a couple shelves, actually. I think maybe I just moved one shelf. Anyway, I'm actually hoping that tonight I'm gonna get some writing done. And I say hopefully because the past few nights I've just not wanted to do anything. Like, I just haven't edited, like I said, haven't really done any writing for the past couple days either, just because I'm so far ahead on my goal that I can take a couple days off and just relax, chill out a bit, because I feel like week 2 things obviously really picked up and I was doing a lot more, so it would be nice to just get some writing done tonight. I don't know about editing, honestly. I really should try and get back into that, because I've just kind of fallen off that wagon. It's just not going all that well editing. Like, actually thinking about it, I have had a hard time like concentrating on editing. Maybe what I need to do is, my boyfriend is probably going to fall asleep early again tonight. He does have work tomorrow evening though, like whilst I'm at work. Obviously that won't make much of a difference, but he'll probably still go to sleep early because he conked out like early for us, well for me anyway, because he didn't have work today. But yeah, I think he conked out at like midnight last night, and I think he's probably going to end up doing the same tonight. And I don't blame him, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie, I do kind of like the way my hair looks right now. I also think that I'm just not doing as much like editing or writing at the moment anyway for the past few days, because I've simply just been playing like Sonic Speed Sim or The Sims, or actually I haven't played Minecraft. I was gonna say Minecraft as well, but I haven't played that recently, not in the last couple days anyway, because by the time that I'm ready to play, my boyfriend is just like and I prefer playing with him. Oh, he's home. They just got home by the looks of it. My family, because they went out to get a hot tub for the back garden. Did I even mention my dad is like renovating, is that the right word? Both the gardens at the moment, front and back. He's laid some gravel down where the grass was, and now he's doing the back garden. Anyway, I should probably think about heading to Tesco because I don't want to be getting home too late. The only two things that I want in Tesco is garlic bread and some more of my smoothie that I've been enjoying recently. I've been having like a smoothie every night the past few nights from just a Tesco smoothie, big bottle of a smoothie. It's just mango and passion fruit, I think. Actually gorgeous. But anyway, yeah, if I actually want to get like some writing and editing done tonight, then I do need to get on with it. It is now actually Wednesday the 16th, and yeah, it's about 2:25 AM. Yep. If you hear like any weird noises in the background, that's my cat, because she is eating / drinking milk / cleaning herself. I have come downstairs because I find that I focus a bit better down here. So yeah, I have come downstairs because, like I said, I do find it a lot easier to focus down here, and I'm gonna get some editing and writing done hopefully, and also gonna start putting together the week 2 vlog possibly, because I need to start doing that. And there's just like a couple of other like video bits to do that aren't like editing, so I'm gonna get my editing done first and then get some writing done, just because I feel like I need to do something. And no, I don't actually have work like technically later today now, but I really didn't sleep all that well last night, so probably will try to go to bed a little bit earlier, but we'll see how that goes. Okay, what's up? You tried to clean your eye. She's just got a bit of a gunky eye at the moment, haven't you, Puss? No, please don't. You klutz. Brilliant. You do know how to get in the way, don't you, Puss? Cat, could you... Come on, you. Down you get. She just has this thing about when people are like on their laptops, she likes to be as close as possible. But yeah, I'm just gonna get on with this editing and writing. everyone, it is now Thursday the 17th, and yeah, I'm outside work. It's like 9:10 because I've just had that kind of day where I've just been late for like everything. I'm gonna be late home, but I don't care. Later than usual. Anyway, I am actually getting really distracted by that fire that's over there. It really doesn't look like a good fire. There's like a load of black smoke. Anyway, what a day. Honestly, I was late for work, so I finished late. I basically did like from 4:25 to 9:25. By the time I clocked, actually no, 9:20 by the time I clocked out. Oh my god. I've had that kind of day where I woke up late as well. That kind of day. So I've barely had anything to eat. Well, I've had stuff to eat now, and I do need to head home. Yeah, that fire just keeps getting bigger and bigger, and I'm not convinced that it's just a bonfire. I will say, my mind has been like really creative recently. Oh, I'm getting the chills just because I don't know what it is, but at the moment my brain is just like coming up with a load of things and all. I want to write a book about a fire. Oh, honestly. Oh, interesting. See, it's things like this. When these things happen, you start coming up with like you start coming up with ideas when crazy shit like this happens. Anyway, I don't even know where I'm at with like writing, or even as a time. Oh shit, I do need that home. So what am I working on writing wise at the moment? I can't actually remember because I haven't written, I don't think. Well, I didn't write last night, I know that, but I will say actually, so in Effie and Shiloh's story, obviously there's the whole like, I was gonna say team of friends there, but like there's Leighton, Connell and Tristan as well, and obviously we know that Tristan walked away like physically unscathed from like the festival attack. Connell actually ends up with a broken pelvis, which, you know, is a big break. It's like, and did require surgery for it to be fixed. I don't actually know if I've ever talked about this part of it before, because it's like an anti-LGBTQ plus terrorist attack. Wow, it's an extremism attack against like the whole LGBTQ plus community. Yeah, Connell ends up with a broken pelvis. Like something else happens to him and I can't remember what. Leighton breaks his foot / his leg. I think it's his leg, because I've been reading through the notes recently from the festival attack, and Connell breaks his leg and Effie has to like realign it because he doesn't have like a pulse in his foot. Effie only knows that because, a lot like me, she watches too many medical shows and all that. She'll probably have it so she has like training in that scenario as well. But the point I was trying to make is that, because I was talking about the fight originally, Leighton actually ends up with like a burn down, I want to say the left side of his body, kind of, well, like half of his face and like on his arm, because obviously it was bombs that went off, but there would have been like stuff that would have like burnt people as well. Oh god, starting to think about it now, how many people would have been burnt alive in that? That is terrifying and actually kind of morbid thinking about that. But I do have all the stats at home on my computer, and it's just like 207 people died or something in it. I don't remember, but anyway, I think I'll get some writing done tonight. We'll see. But I am actually hoping to get some writing done tonight. The only reason why I didn't do any last night was because I was playing, like, I had a shower, I played some Sonic, and I just had like quite a chill day yesterday because my partner did have work last night and also had work whilst I was at work as well today. I do really need to head home because it's 9:25 and I want to go home, get into pyjamas and have my dinner because I'm hungry and I just want to get on with my evening. I finished work like an hour ago at this point. Good evening, everyone. It's now Friday the 18th. It's actually Good Friday today, or was. So it's a bank holiday, and even after saying I was going to do some writing last night, I didn't, because that was literally the last clip I did. And then I ended up deciding that I wasn't going to do anything because yesterday was just quite chaotic. I'm actually hoping to get some writing done tonight. I have like some other things to do first. I need to shower tonight, and actually I finished work early for me today anyway. Was technically meant to, well, my finish time was 8:15, but I was then told by our cleaner that, oh, everyone's leaving at 8. And then it got to 8 o'clock and delivery turned up, so no one was leaving at 8 apart from a couple of other staff members, and obviously my finish time was like 8:15 technically, so I had finished all of my tidying. So I just asked my manager, oh, is there anything you need me to help with? Just help with some little bits in the warehouse, and left it about 8:15. Yeah, so I left early. I'm hoping because of that everything's going to be a little bit earlier tonight, and I'll actually get like some writing done, some editing done. I'm going to play some of my games, the Sonic Speed Sim game and the Sims. I feel like I've barely played the Sims recently, just because I've been playing Sonic so much, because there's like this fast pass, like season 7. I've been trying to finish that and get the characters from that. Oh, and that's on Roblox, by the way, if you're wondering what I've been on about. And actually for dinner tonight it's burger and chips. In all fairness, I kind of just want to head home, because the sooner I head home, the sooner I can just get on with things, the sooner I can shower and have my dinner. I actually had my dinner a bit earlier tonight because it's like 20 to 9 now. Oh, and I actually woke up early today. Early for me anyway. Woke up and got up around 1:30. Yeah. Away.
Cat, fuck off.
Don't worry, I'll get it back down. She's a pain in the arse, I swear. Hey. What? May. Meow. Meow. What? Hey. Oh, you had enough? You had enough? No. So it is now about 2 minutes to 3, and I have now done all of like the other little bits. Like I've done my sandwich filling, obviously showered and done my hair, had my dinner. As you saw, I just gave the cat some attention. I'm finally sitting down to get some like writing and editing done. I don't know if you can hear my partner's headphones. He is just watching some anime in the background there. Right, writing wise, because I'm going to do writing first and then edit, and I don't know why, I just feel like I've got a lot of like energy right now. and just, you know, the need to be productive. And actually, oh, I can go on to track there because I changed it back to the light mode. How many minutes have I done so far? Because you can't really tell on track bear because it does it by hours on there. On there I've done 5 hours 20 minutes, and then so far, like in minutes, what I've done on writing, 320 minutes. And actually, by the looks of it, I haven't written in 3 days. The last time I wrote anything was the 16th. I'm actually going to get some writing done tonight. And, oh, speaking of, I'm going to get my editing software open as well. And probably whilst I'm doing this, yeah, he's most likely going to fall asleep. But yeah, for 3 in the morning, I feel like I've got a lot of energy and it needs to go somewhere. And I feel like I have this itch to like get some writing done. Time to put the earpods in, put on some music and write what we're doing next. I'm literally just continuing working on Shiloh's bar training and all of that, and her dealing with drunk customers. That'll be fun for her, not. That is what I'm working on this evening.
Went down crashing in my own bed. There ain't no words when you're sleeping with shame. All out and yet still wide awake. There ain't no prayer when you're sleeping on nails. When words fail you and all that you can do is look away. Yeah, and the image in my mind is burning each other down. It's pain. If you could only say it's you, always you. And baby, I twist and I turn, babe, I'm lost to my core. I'm nothing alone, it's you I adore. Please say it's you, always you. Moonlight telling all of the tales, the kind of fire that'll make us both shake. Closed eyes saying still wide awake. We're like a ghost you can see but can't break. When words fail you and all that you can do is look away. Yeah, and the image in my mind is burning each other down. It's pain. If you could only say it's you, always you. And baby,
Good evening, everyone. It is now Saturday, the 19th, and it actually really doesn't feel like a Saturday. I don't know what day it's supposed to feel like, but I had another late day today. Woke up late, got to work 10 minutes late, which I really hate doing. It's not good, like for the company or for me, because obviously it looks bad on the rota system. I'm just glad that Easter is pretty much over now. Easter is tomorrow, meaning that the store is shut. Not like I work Sundays anyway. And then Monday, I believe we close at 6, like we did yesterday. So I'll probably be doing the same sort of hours. Just obviously the last couple of hours will be without customers. And my God, those 2 hours of like silence, of like no customers yesterday was pure bliss. Even though, no, it's not the usual, definitely not, but getting those couple of hours of not having to deal with any customers, pure bliss. I think that's the biggest part of like hating retail sometimes, it's mostly the customers. And so today I actually spent a bit of time on till 8, like 2.5 hours roughly, and then the rest was just me trying to tidy up stationery, kind of, anyway. But I'm not gonna lie, it was a fucking bombshell. There was just so much mess, so much like dump stock as well. I managed to fill the whole till 7 conveyor belt, because it wasn't in use, with stuff for me to put back, because I then had to put it into the like disabled trolley to actually take the stuff around the store to put it back. There was just so much of it, and then there was a broom with a crack down, and so obviously there was no way I was going to get the entire stationery aisle tidy tonight. I'm sure I'll get put on it on Monday though. I just feel like so relieved, so glad to just be done with work for the week now. Even though I have tomorrow off and that's it, and then I have to go back to work Monday to Friday, and then I get all of next weekend off. And actually next weekend is family game night. I'm looking forward to that, because my sister said something about like a murder mystery, because we're on week 3 now, aren't we? So is next weekend still part of like Camp NaNoWriMo? To be honest, I say it like that, obviously in quotation marks, because it's just not official anymore. And I have already talked about it and like how I feel about not doing the official like event, and it's just really like sad. And like I think it's just a bit harder now. Like I know loads of people are still doing it, but it's just not the same. It does suck what's happened with the whole NaNoWriMo website and everything, but I'm sure, you know, there'll be a way. I don't know what I'm doing about July yet, bearing in mind it is like 3 months away. I'd like to do this sort of like monthly challenge again in July, but we'll see. And then writing wise, I did actually get some done last night. Whoop, whoop. 35 minutes. I'm now at 555, I think. Like 5 hours and 55 minutes. 355 minutes I've done so far. And actually, that's pretty damn good, because there's still like what feels half of the month left to go. There's technically 11 days. And in those 11 days, I will most definitely surpass what my monthly average has been recently, which has been what, around like, it's been like 350 to 450 my monthly average, like minutes. So by the end of the month, I do think that I will have surpassed like 500 minutes, which will feel pretty damn good, because it'll be a first, you know, it'll be like the first month where I've actually surpassed 500 minutes. I feel like if I could do that every month, that would be so good, but I also feel like it's not entirely realistic. You know what? I might have to do more than just like 2 monthly challenges, like 2 monthly writing challenges a year. I feel like I need to do like 3 or 4, so it would be like April. I feel like January would be a good one, because it's always like quite a quiet month, January. So if I was to do it like on my own, I probably would do like a January event, because I just feel like that would work quite well. So maybe next January that's what I do. But honestly, I'm not going to plan that far ahead, no way. Obviously we've got April and then the July event. I also feel like September and October would be good months to do writing challenges. The past like couple of November events, actually the last few, like maybe 3 in the past 3 years, I've not done a November event, because November just doesn't work for me. But I feel like September, October, or both would work so much better. Maybe that could be something to look forward to this year. September, October time, after the July event, maybe it'd be worth doing my own in September and October, or you know, either or. Yeah, but it is now. It's actually quite late. I finished work like 40 minutes ago. Yeah, so it's 20 past. I still need to go to Tesco before I go home. Hopefully it's not going to be a big shop. But yeah, I've got a couple bits to go and get from Tesco now. I am now in the Tesco car park, and literally as soon as I've, you know, been in, got on the bits I need, I can then go home and have my dinner. I'm having pizza tonight because everyone else has had enchiladas and I can't eat them because of my stomach. Good afternoon, everyone. So it is now Sunday the 20th. Yeah, it's currently like 6:30. Yeah, 25 to 7. And my partner is at work. So I have my entire room to myself until about midnight. So you know what? I thought that I'm going to do a bit more vlogging today, just because I feel like I've barely vlogged anything this week. And what I have vlogged, it's been like, I've done bits of writing like in the evening. Actually, I feel like writing this past week, really just, I feel like there's not been much of it. And I probably won't get any done in the time that my partner is at work, because I don't know if you can tell, probably not. I did like walk with him to work, and then I went on a little like walk on the way back. Now I'm home and I am actually about to eat my lunch. Yeah, it's a bit late. Also, you can tell the bed's a mess, and there's like a bunch of rubbish in the room as well that I need to like take out, but I'm gonna do that after I've had something to eat. And also I will be watching Chicago Med whilst I eat. I've turned the TV a little bit my way so I can see a bit better. And yeah, I've got a sandwich, some cheese, some meat, and I'm gonna have like some other little bits that I've got in my room for lunch. And then tonight is obviously a shower night. We all know I love a long shower. That is tonight because it's Sunday. And then I have like other little like things to do today. So I need to do like my spread for the next week in my bullet journal and actually plan for the next week. That I usually have it done by this point, but I just haven't. It's a bit last minute for me. I'll probably do that, I want to say after my shower, to be fair, because by the time I eat, tidy up, it's going to be around 8ish, and shower like between 8 and 9. That's good. Yeah, it's going to be around like 10 until I get around to that sort of thing. What episode am I on of this? Season 7, episode 10. It is now about 8:22, and I've now had like my lunch, and I've actually started tidying up a little bit here, just like putting some stuff in the wash pile, hanging some stuff up, that kind of thing. And now I can actually do the rest and actually make the bed. Although I will say, and I now need to take everything off of the bed. Well, not everything, it's just a mess. This is the state that my boyfriend leaves the bed in when he goes to work, which, to be fair, is not all that often at the moment. To be fair, we should really actually wash the sheets soon because they're quite dirty and there's just like crumbs and things on it on the bed, and I don't like crumbs on the bed. But yeah, this just really needs sorting out.
Just say the word and we can leave this place. I'll take you anywhere you want. As long as we're together, everything we'll do. You got me going, oh, you got me going, oh. Now I'm moving closer to you, and it's getting dark in this room. Tell me what you wanna do. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, baby, let me love you.
And that looks so much better now that I've made my bed. And this part here, despite how bad it may look, is actually a lot tidier than it was, because there was like some bin bags I needed to take out, and then I needed to take out my main one as well, and that's like completely empty now. So that means now it is time to shower. 8:20, and I have got my stuff ready here as well.
When I look in your eyes, I don't know how, but it feels like I'm drunk on you. It's almost like you make me fly. And when I look at you smile, I don't know how, but it feels like I'm drunk on you. It feels like I'm drunk on you. It feels like I'm drunk on you. Oh! Let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love
Seems like you've been busy since you went away. I'm just flipping through your pictures, I can tell you look more than okay. Think I need help to feel as happy as you. Could you tell me what I'm supposed to do without you? It's like I'm just seeing empty faces staring from across the room, when all I want is to get out of here and back to you. On my way home, I'll stop at your window. I should've known how much it hurts when you still love somebody. When you still love somebody.
I'm staying out on the weekends. I really need something to do. I'm just trying to smile when all I can think of is you. Yeah, I'm just faking my way through the days to avoid that feeling I get when I'm lonely and I'm missing you. Wish you could tell me what I should do now.
It's like I'm just seeing empty faces staring from across the room, when all I want is to get out of here and back to you. On my way home, I'll stop at your window. I should've known how much it hurts when you still love somebody. 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 Think I need help to feel as happy as you. Could you tell me what I'm supposed to do without you? It's like I'm just seeing empty faces staring from across the room, when all I want is to get out of here and back to you. On my way home, I'll stop at your window. I should've known how much it hurts, I should've known. It's like I'm just seeing empty faces staring from across the room, when all I want is to get out of here and back to you. On my way home, I'll stop at your window. I should've known how much it hurts when you still love somebody. When you still love somebody. When you still love somebody. When you still love somebody.
Somebody.
So it's now pretty much 11 p.m. and I not long finished my skincare actually. Actually no, to be fair, it's been like at least 10 minutes. I've just been sorting some stuff out for work tomorrow. But now, you'd think I'd be going down for dinner. But first, I want to get my weekly spread done for the next week. Because right now, it's like non-existent. Because if I flick to this week, this is like the last few days. Yeah, there's nothing from this point onwards. So that's what I need to do now. Maybe I can also check off a few things whilst it's open as well, because I'm gonna do it at my bed I think, and then have YouTube on my TV, probably the easiest way, because like my desk is just cluttered, and to be fair, like my bed is like a bigger surface to work with. But first, let's tick a few things off. I've had breakfast, I've had lunch, I haven't had my dinner yet because I'm gonna have that once I've done like all of this stuff. I had my pamper shower, did my face mask, got ready. That was like earlier. I've not done any of them. I have, however, cleaned the bathroom, and I think that's pretty much all I've done from my to-do list, to be fair, because obviously I've now got to do this part here. TV on, and then once I've had dinner, like after this, It'll be things like I'll be doing my hair and probably things like editing and writing. Although I will say I did not get any done last night. Any editing or writing, which isn't ideal because I would actually like to get the week 1 vlog up by the end of the month, and it's currently what, the 20th? Yeah, there's 10 days left, and I don't think that that's gonna happen. If anything, might go out at the very beginning of May. We'll see about that. And yeah, I'm gonna watch some of Lil Simsy. It is now 25 to 12. My camera is on charge, so I'm doing this on my phone. But this next week, like the whole thing, so the whole spread, all my goals and everything for the next week, that's all done now. So I've been doing this for like the past half an hour. I'm bloody starving. I just want to go and get my food. I literally just have a ready meal anyway, so it's not going to take that long. But yeah, it is complete. And actually, I did already put the pen away, but that's 2 more things I can tick off my to-do list. Next week's spread and a plan out next week done. And now I can finally go and get my dinner. It's actually midnight now, and this is my dinner. It's literally just pepperoni pasta, pasta bake, and I may have burnt the garlic bread, and these are the most burnt parts, the most burnt ones anyway, because I did some for my boyfriend as well when he gets back, so he's literally should be finishing now anyway. I'm gonna head up, I'm gonna devour this.
Red eyes, strobe lights moving across the walls. You're looking like a movie star, but I don't know just what you are. Seems like your type to be on the floor. You're looking for a kind of queen, the baddest one you've ever seen. You're shining bright as crystal, moving like a twister. Ooh, I'm swaying to the hits, boy, loving every disco. Ooh, so you say you're loving somebody else, that I am only for tonight. Yeah, you say you're gone and still you're in my bed. You're loving how I read your mind. So you say, so you say, so I play, I don't love you anyway. So you say, so you say, so I play, I don't love you anyway. I don't love you anyway. Stay low, swing high, move me across the floor. You've got me in a kind of dream, the baddest one I've ever seen. All night, all wild, howling at the moon. You've got me in a place unknown, free falling and I'm letting go. You're shining bright as crystal, moving like a twister. Ooh, I'm swaying to the hits, boy, loving every disco. Ooh, so you say you're loving somebody else, that I am only for tonight. Yeah, you say you're gone and still you're in my bed. You're loving how I read your mind. So you say, so you say, so I play, I don't love you anyway. So you say, so you say, so I play, I don't love you anyway. I don't love you anyway. So you say you're loving somebody else, that I am only for tonight. Yeah, you say you're gone and still you're in my bed. You're loving how I read your mind. So you say, so you say, so I play, I don't love you anyway. So you say, so you say, so I play, I don't love you anyway.
Good evening, everyone. It is now Monday the 21st. It's the 21st. Oh, so actually, this is the last day of week 3. There's 1 more week left. There is literally 9 days left of the month. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of crapping myself because I have no clue where I'm at with my actual goal. I know I changed it ever so slightly to 500. I think there was like, what, 8 hours, 20 minutes? I think the last bit of writing that I did actually do some writing last night as well, and I felt pretty good for it, because obviously there was like a few nights in this past week where I haven't written. And actually I have realised, looking on the Track Bear app, like online, I do have certain days, because like on your dashboard you can see what like activity you've done. So at the moment all it shows for me is this month, because it's my first time using it, the first month using it. And actually I think since I started using Track Bear, I'm just gonna keep using it, despite the fact that I have my own writing session tracker. I'm still, I think, going to start doing it, updating Track Bear whenever I do any writing, like after April, but I won't necessarily have like a goal for each month. I won't be doing like a writing challenge. Actually, yeah, maybe I would have a goal for each month, but it wouldn't be necessarily like a writing challenge. I don't think that this week has been all that great, but that's just based on not my actual progress. It's just based on like how I've been feeling, how many days I've actually done as well, because I really don't think I've done a lot. It doesn't feel like I've done a lot anyway. I do think I'm now around possibly the 4 hour mark. I'm not sure. Yeah, it might actually be something like 360, around like 5 hours. I know, because I know I've done that much already. And I don't know how much left I've got to go. But this week has just been a bit, I don't even really know, because I've not been feeling that great either. Just because it's like the lead up to my period, and I always just get like, in all fairness, I've only just started feeling better like maybe a couple hours ago whilst I was working. For the most of the day I just haven't felt great at all, because I woke up at about 11 AM to my dad using a whacker plate because of how fucking loud it is and how smelly it is as well, like whacker plates. I don't know if you know, but my dad is like redoing, well, he's redone the front garden already, like the driveway and all, and now he's doing the back garden, and he was doing some sort of concrete and like whacker plate stuff today, and the whacker plate woke me up. My dad is that type of like person. He just loves his like construction, fixing, like think like lumberjack stuff. Lumberjack is trees. I mean like things like carpentry and just like a building. He built a whole fucking shed off the back garden and a whole like outdoor dining area. He did that all by himself. So he's been doing the back garden, and it woke me up at 11. Apparently he wanted to do it at 9 AM, yeah. And to be honest, if he had done it then, I probably wouldn't have woken up. But he did it at 11 and it woke me up. And I have to say, I was not in a good mood when I woke up at 11. To be fair, I did go back to sleep for another couple hours, but when I had woken up at 11 for the whacker plate, I was in distress. I'm not joking. I was covering my ears with, trying to cover my ears with like my pillow and my duvet, because it was just too much. Oh, I should head home really, to be honest, because it's like 20 to 9 and I finished like 40 minutes ago. And I did eventually get back to sleep for a couple hours, and then woke up around what, 1:30. So I haven't had a great day today, but I am hoping that this evening is going to be a little bit different. Obviously I finished work a little bit early because I started at like 4:30. Probably would have been that, you know, for me to finish around like 8:30 if, you know, everyone else wasn't leaving at 8, but obviously they did, so I had to leave at 8 as well. This evening, I don't even know if I'm writing this evening, to be fair, and if I am, then it'll be for the next vlog, like for week 4, because this is basically the end. All I need to do is go home and just have a look at, you know, what I've actually done this week, because like I said, it hasn't felt like a lot. I've probably done more than I realise, but obviously without looking at the stats, I won't know. So it is now like 10:15 and I'm home, have been for a while actually, and let's have a look at the progress that I've made in this past week, because like I said in the car, I've got no clue what I've really done this week. So actually I'm going to share my screen because I have Trackbear open right now actually. This is what I was talking about with the dashboard, like it shows the activity for the month. And you can kind of see that there is kind of like a pattern with it. I was going to say I didn't do anything on that first Monday in the first week, but the month didn't start until the Tuesday where I did do something. What did I do? 30 minutes on the first, 35 minutes on the second, and you can see Thursday is a day I'm not really doing anything, like doing any writing. I hadn't really realised until I started using this website that I wasn't doing anything on Thursdays, for the most part anyway. Friday has kind of been like a kind of day. I didn't do the first Friday, did do the second Friday, and then this like third one I didn't do. But yeah, it does seem that I'm doing, you know, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Saturday, Sunday, for the most part anyway. If I go to goals, so this is my actual like monthly challenge. You can kind of see it was trending like upwards quite a bit, and now it's slowly going up. Oh, I'm at 6 hours 25 minutes. So let's have a look. So 385 minutes I've done in total, because obviously Trackbear doesn't show me my minutes, it just does it like by hours and minutes. So how much have I got left to go? Oh, an hour 55 minutes. That's 120 is 2 hours. 115 minutes I've got left, and I am at 77% of my goal. What's the par anyway for today? 5 hours 50 minutes. Yeah, it's pretty good based on where I am. I want to see how much I've actually done in this past week. If I go back to my writing session tracker, I've done a total of 3 sessions, 95 minutes. Yeah, that's not as much as I had wanted to do. So I've gone from, I've done 95 minutes in this week, and I've done 385 in total. 385 minus 95. 290. Don't actually know why I did that, but it's looking like, yeah, I did do more than I thought I had. Not as many sessions as I thought I had done. I definitely would have liked to have done like at least 1 or 2 more, but you know what, it's better than nothing. If I'm at 385 out of 500, oh, so how much more have I got left to go? That's what I wanted to do. 500 minus 385. I literally just said 115 minutes left to go, which is just under 2 hours. I feel like I'm definitely going to get there by the end of the month, maybe even surpass that. But I think as of right now, I want to keep it where it is and like not change it, because I do think I've got a good pace at the moment with it. I think I've done better this week than I thought I was doing. Despite having had a bad day, I do like the look of this like activity part, because you can see what day, I can see what days I'm actually getting writing done. So the first week I did 4 sessions, then 5 sessions week 2, 3 sessions this week, and then obviously week 4 is going to be a bit different because it's like 9 days long. There'll be more data to go off of. Based on this, I'll probably end up doing like 4 to 5 sessions in week 4. But I do think that week 3's just been more about pacing myself. Yeah, I'm quite happy with where I'm at the moment, and then writing wise, like what I've actually been doing. That's the wrong thing. That's my editing session tracker. Yeah, I've just been working on Shiloh's bartending job. With that, I'm going to stop sharing my screen because there's not much else to cover, I don't think. That is it for this vlog. That is this week done pretty much, and I'm now starving. I need to go and get my dinner, have that, and get on with the evening. I am going to leave this vlog here. I do always say
in my vlogs, especially my writing ones, that consistency is key. And now actually maybe it should be consistency and pacing is key, or like consistency and pace is key to like get to like your end goal. The best way to say it, slow and steady wins the race. I'm gonna leave this vlog here. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Also make sure to subscribe down below, and also don't forget to ding that bell to be notified for every single time I upload, because we all know I don't have a proper upload schedule. And I will see you in my week 4 vlog. Bye.
And you're still wide awake. There ain't no prayer when you're sleeping on nails. When words fail you and all that you can do is look away. Yeah, and the image in my mind is burning each other down. It's pain.